What up, everybody? This is your boy Tech G back with another video to help you successfully pass the CompTIA A+ 220-1002 examination. So let's get into it. In this video, you're going to learn about documentation best practices that are associated with being a good technician in IT. The first thing we need to talk about is network topology diagrams. So a network topology diagram, this is a map of the structure of a network that may be depicted physically or logically. A physical network topology diagram is the placement of the various components of the network, such as the device locations and the cable installation, while the logical network topology diagram illustrates how data flows within a network. And here is a screenshot showing you a typical physical network topology. And here is another screenshot showing you a typical logical network topology diagram. Now let's talk about a knowledge base. So a knowledge base, this is a published collection of documentation that typically includes answers to frequently asked questions, how-to guides, and troubleshooting instructions. Its purpose is to make it easy for people to find solutions to their problems without having to ask for help. The easiest way to access a knowledge base and its articles is to visit the support site for a product or just simply do a search on the topic. Next, we have incident documentation. So an IT incident report is documentation of an event that has disrupted the normal operation of some IT system or had the potential to do so, and how that situation is also handled. In this context, events include any occurrence that has significance for system hardware or software, and an incident is any event that must be dealt with to ensure that a system can continue to function. Next, we have regulatory and compliance policies. So regulatory compliance describes the goal that organizations aspire to achieve in their efforts to ensure that they are aware of and take steps to comply with relevant laws, policies, and regulations. Due to the increasing number of regulations and need for operational transparency, organizations are increasingly adopting the use of consolidated and harmonized sets of compliance controls. This approach is used to ensure that all necessary governance requirements can be met without the unnecessary duplication of effort and activity from resources. Next, we have the acceptable use policy. So an acceptable use policy, this is a set of rules applied by the owner, creator, or admin of a network, website, or service that restrict the ways in which the network, website, or system may be used and sets guidelines as to how it should be used. An AUP document, they are written for corporations, businesses, universities, schools, ISPs, and website owners, often to reduce the potential for legal action that may be taken by a user, and often with little prospect of enforcement. Then we have a password policy. So this is a set of rules designed to enhance computer security by encouraging users to employ strong passwords and to use them properly. A password policy is often part of an organization's official regulations and may be taught as part of a security awareness training. Either the password policy is merely advisory or the computer systems force users to comply with it. And some governments have national authentication frameworks that define requirements for user authentication to government services, including requirements for passwords. And then we have inventory management. So IT inventory management helps IT departments manage money and resources that are spent on technology. IT departments typically receive equipment that has to be tagged and tracked. Asset tracking refers to the method of tracking physical assets, either by scanning barcode labels attached to the assets or by using tags that use GPS or RFID, which can broadcast their location. The tags are usually customized, which each one including the name of the organization along with a barcode or serial number. And most of the tags are made of a metallized polyester that should last as long as the computer asset is expected to be in use. All right, so this was a quick video talking about some of the best practices for documentation that are associated with being a good tech in IT. Now, if you felt like you've gotten something valuable out of this information, please go ahead and hit the like button, share button, drop a comment, but most importantly, subscribe to this channel. Also, go check out my website, Technology G, so that you can get read up on the latest and greatest to help you successfully pass the CompTIA A+ 220-1002 examination. And until next video, ladies and gentlemen, peace.